up, YouTube? We back in another reaction. Airplay Beats, La and Chi. And today we got Ahmad back in the day. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days
when I was just a little nigga, I looked up to my bigger bro, begged if I could kick it. So when he went out with girls, I could go tagging along, nagging. If she had a sis, maybe could mac a baby hood rat. Y'all remember way back then, when it was 1985, all the way live. I think I was about 10. One of those happy little niggas singing the blues that be always trying to bag with the shag and karate shit. Saying, yo mama black, his mama this, his mama that. Then he get mad and wanna scrap. We stay mad about 10 minutes, then it's like back on the bike to play hide and go get it with the younger hoes by the bungalows. Then switch to playing ding dong ditch when that gets old and too cold to hack it. Threw on a bomber jacket, you could tell the ballers cause they fell wearing gazelles. If they really had money raised, we sport knee K's. And all the girls had they Turkish link. If it broke, then they made earrings to it, like they meant to do it. But sometimes I still sit and reminisce, then think about the years I was raised. Back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
That first verse, he described my whole childhood, how I wanted to hang with you.
He's my same age. But he described my whole childhood.
Yeah,
too,
your era, but
as being a little brother,
the little brother part,
trying to kick it with us,
Yeah,
and we
that
let you,
part.
and we let you sometimes.
Yeah, and I wanted if you
Sometimes we was like, you got no shot.
Yeah, but if you had a chick, I wanted to know if she had a little sis too, though.
We had a couple. We had a big.
We had a
sis and
few
little sis
things.
stuff.
We had a couple of those
But
situations.
What tripped me out about this song and why I always love this record is because, not to mention the sample is great. His bars are awesome. Like you said, we lived every single bar,
all of that
he said. I lived, and we're not even from the
too.
same city.
Where's he
He's from L.A.
Okay,
He's from L.A. He's from L.A. We're from Northern California.
That's just California stuff.
Yeah, but it's That's what I was about to say. California is a different planet.
He was right. That's where I lived. He might be older than me, but I
all
did
lived,
all
yeah,
of
you was
that.
outside. We was all outside.
We all did all of that.
Everything he said, we did. He said door ditch, ring the door. We called it something else though. I can't say the word. We call it in knocking. Remember that?
Yeah.
We would ring the doorbell and run.
Yeah.
Everything he said on here is just, this song means a lot to me, and every time I hear it, it's just nostalgic. This song feels good.
It's just like that 93 Till Infinity, those type of songs, and
that music to that
type
brings
of
me,
stuff.
but everything he said, like this, just your mind goes on a trip when you listen to this song. Like, damn,
this is classic hip hop.
And the thing about it is, he never got hella bigger. He made some other songs that were great, but
One hit wonder, huh?
He gonna be known for this one.
It's a one hit wonder.
Everybody likes this song.
Loves
in
this
California
song.
for sure.
No, everybody in the world. When you hear this
well,
song,
I mean, if you live in Harlem,
you've
you
heard,
didn't probably deal with
if
none
you heard
of this.
They dealt with it in some sort of way.
I don't know, man.
Come on now.
I don't know.
Let's see.
more, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
What?
Back in the days, I sit and wish I was a kid.
I'm still back in the days, but now the year is 87, 88. That's when my crew and I were in junior high in 7th grade. I hated school.
Shit had blown up
No doubt I couldn't wait to get out
and be a grown up.
But let me finish this, reminiscing and telling about when girls were spelling tight corduroys like for the boys, basket weaves, Nike Cortez and footsie socks, and eating pickles with Tootsie Pops, and it don't stop. I'm glad, cause when JJ Fad did Supersonic, it was kinda like a sport to wear biker shorts or to wear jeans, and it seemed like the masses of hoochies had poison airbrushed on their asses. Dudes had on Nike suits. And
I know some of the people that listen to this page is old school, so some of us are a little older, but Do y'all remember? I know subs, y'all gonna remember this. Do y'all remember what he's talking about when the
biker
dudes used to wear biker shorts
Oh, the
outside?
dudes
Yeah, it
too.
was like a trend for dudes
Yeah.
wearing biker shorts in California. See, that's a
So
thing.
it was
See, that wasn't no New
87.
York thing. That was a
Yeah, 87.
you know,
Yeah,
like
I
dudes
had
was
a
wearing
pair.
biker shorts. I wore mine once and I was like, I can't do
It was a
this.
little too tight.
But he said it's something else that just it brought back memories too. Oh, the junior high, the girls wearing the booty. Do y'all know what booty shorts are? If you are, put it in the subs because I do.
Put it in the comments.
Put it. Excuse me. Put it in the comments. You know what I'm talking about? The the booty socks.
I was
Excuse me.
here.
The booty socks.
No, with the little frills on the thing.
Nah, it had the one ball in the back.
Oh
It
yeah, yeah,
stuck out the
yeah,
back
yeah.
of their
Oh,
shoe.
those ones. Yep.
Those was the booty socks. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Man, all
I
the little
remember
girls
those.
had them and the Tootsie Pops. But let's go. This is
Yes, his dudes had on Nike suits and the Pumas with the fat laces.
Oh.
Cause it was either that or K-Swiss. I miss those days, and so I pout like a grown jerk, wishing all I had to do now was finish homework. It's true, you don't realize really what you got till it's gone. And I'm not gonna sing another sad song, but sometimes I do sit and reminisce, then think about the years I was raised back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some
What a
days
hook.
I sit and wish I was a kid again.
that him
Back in the
singing
days
him?
when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid
And
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when
remember
was
way
young,
back
I'm not a
when.
kid
And
anymore.
everybody
But some
say,
days
I
I sit
remember
and
way
wish I
back
was a
when.
kid
And
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when I
remember
was
way
young,
back
I'm not a
when.
kid
What?
anymore.
Back
But
in the
some
days
days I sit
when?
and
Back in the day. Well, it's the niggero. I figure that now I'm all grown up because I'm 18 years old, and guess you could say I'm holding down a steady job and crew steady mob, and you steady bob in your head, and I'm paid, so I got it made, but didn't always have clout. Used to live in South Central LA, that's where I stayed and figured a way out. I gave it all I had, so for what it's worth, I went from rags to riches, which is a drag, but now I'm rich. So
Hard in the noses is on our way up.
yeah, we said that we was gonna make it since a kid, and we finally did. But sometimes I still sit and reminisce, then think about the years I was raised back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid
And
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when
remember
was
way
young,
back
I'm not a
when.
kid
And
anymore.
everybody
But some
say,
days
I
I sit
remember
and
way
wish I
back
was a
when.
kid
And
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when I
remember
was
way
young,
back
I'm not a
when.
kid
What?
anymore.
Back
But
in the
some
days
days I
when?
sit and
Back
wish I
in the
was a
days.
kid again.
And everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when I
remember
was
way
young, I'm
back
not a
when.
kid
And
anymore.
everybody
But some
say,
days
I
I sit
remember
and
way
wish I
back
was a
when.
kid
and
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when I
remember
was
way
young, I'm
back
not a
when.
kid
What?
anymore.
Back
But
in the
some
days.
days I
When?
sit and
Back
wish
in
I
the
was a
days.
kid
and
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when I
remember
was
way
young, I'm
back
not a
when.
kid
And
anymore.
everybody
But some
say,
days
I
I sit
remember
and
way
wish I
back
was a
when.
kid
and
again.
everybody
Back in the
say,
days
I
when I
remember
was
way
young, I'm
back
not a
when.
kid
What?
anymore.
Back
But
in the
some
days.
days I sit
when?
and wish I was a kid
And
again.
Hear the
everybody
guitar?
It went live at the end.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
The great thing, like I said, the craziest thing about this song is that we lived in a different city, went through the same thing, but we are in the same state. So California's similar in a lot of ways, but not only that, just the fact that every time I hear that song, I don't think there's another rap song in my life that I hear that I that I'm going to listen to all the way through, and it just my mind instantly goes back. Like
There's a
every
few. There's a
single
few
time
of
I hear, no,
those.
there's a few of them.
Yeah, and that's one of them.
This is one, and he never, and like I don't know much more from him. I
I
remember,
don't know nothing
I
about
remember
him.
he got into another group and came out, had a couple hits, but
Bruh.
that's a classic, bro.
Bef-
When we say classic, that is a classic.
The
rap
thing is,
record.
I heard this the other day. I was like, we got to react to this. But before,
Oh, it caught you.
Yeah,
You
it
listened
caught me.
to it, it
Yeah,
caught
I was
you.
like, but I never knew who it was.
Oh my,
I never knew who the artist was.
you didn't know he was from South Central.
I didn't
huh?
even know the name.
He's a
bruh.
LA cat.
I didn't even know who. I never.
But
Could,
you always heard it,
forever
and
like,
loved it.
always.
but never looked into it. enough.
Never even wanted to look into it. It just it was all on so much. I
That
didn't,
one had you look down while you were driving and look on the satellite like who is
is
that?
Ahmad?
Is that what you did and took a picture of it?
I
Yeah.
did take a picture.
I
of
know
it.
you did. That's how you do it when you hear something that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I was like, bruh, I would have never known who this artist was if we didn't do these reactions.
Yeah, he didn't come up with a lot. He had a few other songs. I will say I ain't gonna do him like that. But that is just that song is better than most. from rap.
What?
Coming from like,
What year
and I
was
keep
this?
saying California, and I probably
You
should.
shouldn't because
But I know
I'm sure
other-
a lot of other hoods had the
Nah,
same feeling though.
But they didn't do what the. It's
We don't know. We
it's
wasn't
really
there.
a California song.
It is. It is.
Man, we used to do summers. We did summers in Topeka. They wasn't doing this.
94.
They wasn't doing the same thing we was doing
Not
out
in
here.
Topeka.
Reggie would come out here and be like,
Oh wow, he was mind blown when he
You know
came
what I'm
out here. Huh? Yeah. But yeah, just let us know in the comments if it was similar or the same. If
"Yeah,
y'all
let
came
us
up
know.
like,
Did y'all feel what he was saying? Like, was y'all actually living like?" Only thing that he said that I knew it was a LA thing that wasn't a Northern California thing is when he said we wore the suede Pumas. Yes, we did that. When he said K Swiss, we did not wear K Swiss till we got older. And K Swiss, when I went to Tennessee, all the LA cats was wearing K
I
Swiss.
had a lot of K-Swiss.
Later on, this is 94. In 94, we didn't.
In 94 is when I
No.
actually started wearing
No,
K-Swiss.
no,
93, 94 is when I was wearing them.
No,
No, he's talking about in the 80s though.
yeah.
But I'm saying when I was wearing K-Swiss,
Man, we wouldn't
93,
wear,
94.
I'm just saying it wasn't a big thing in
Yeah.
Northern Cali.
We had 'em,
We
though.
had Lotto's, Troops, British
Yeah,
Knights. and-
yeah, you're talking about the 80s. But
Yeah,
when,
that's what he's talking
when
about.
this song actually came out though, I had my K-Swisses on.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
We was later
I
on
wore Case. It was
Yeah,
late on
later.
that. We was
That's
late
what
on
I'm
that.
saying.
That was an LA
It didn't
thing.
make it up here yet.
K Swiss was
LA was already on it.
when I went to Fisk.
Yeah.
All the LA cats.
That's what I'm
had it.
saying. LA was already
All of them
on
cats
it.
went-
That's what I'm
So I
saying.
went and bought me a couple pairs because I liked them.
I had a lot of K-Swiss.
They had that fourth stripe. It wasn't Adidas. It had that fourth stripe.
They had 5 stripes.
5, excuse
It's
me.
5, bro.
5, excuse me.
4 stripes.
Remember I had the black ones with the
4
white?
stripes. You're skating on thin ice. They gonna
mean-
rip you to shreds.
That
when
means
get
you went to
school.
Kennedy Shoe Source.
That's when you went to pay less shoes to get the 4 stripes.
But nah, man, Ahmad, he gets Ahmad gets props for that. He got a classic.
That's a banger, bro.
He got one of the best songs in hip hop history.
But I think it's so big because people do relate to it from all over the world. That's what I think.
How many views it got?
3 million right there. But I mean, this is a big song. It's on radio. It's on TV and stuff like that. Everyone, not just California. Everyone
They're
relates
not
to
playing
this
this on a
stuff.
New York movie. I promise you.
Of course not. It doesn't give you that feeling. They're gonna play something.
That's my
They
point.
don't give you that New York feeling.
That's my
They aren't gonna
point.
play it on Crooklyn or nothing.
That's
like
my
that.
point. You just said my point.
Yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and we up out of here.